Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. It's Monday, so that means it's the Titanic build day from Hatchet Partworks, and we're on issue 32, guys. Can't wait to get back stuck into this. I do love this build, guys. I really do love this Titanic build. But guys, before we move on to this week's build, just to let you know, unless you already know and you've visited the channel, if you're new to the channel, you may not know, there's a new build come to the channel. Build your own Millennium Falcon, which I'm very pleased to bring to the channel, and I'm excited to build. Issue 1 was just out this weekend, just gone. It was on Saturday. I posted it. Hope you've seen it, guys. If you've not, please check that out and give it a big like. It's going to be a cool build, guys. It's a 1.1 scale build. It is absolutely going to be massive. Just started that Titanic and it was falling off my knee. But guys, it's going to be a wicked build. All the stuff what it does, like all the things it does, like lights up, and you've got the stairwell which moves down. Check it out, guys. Check out the video. At the beginning of the video, I explain what it does and what it's going to do and the size of it, etc., and some stats about it. But that's going to be posted up maybe on a Friday. I'll see. Again, I know that I'm not giving you any routine here, guys, but as you know, with the F40, it's up here at the moment. It's trying to get hold of any issues. It's a nightmare, but that is still on the channel. You can see it here to the left of me, but when it's posted, I'm not sure. So that's going to just be a hit and miss video for the F40, but it will stay on the channel, guys, and I'll post when I can. That's why I thought hard about bringing something else to the channel. And as you regulars know, guys, you subscribers, and to you new ones now, you'll know, I have started this Millennium Falcon a few years ago, and it's been stored in a box, basically, whether to continue building it. So I thought hard, very long and hard about it. And because of the issues I've got with the F40, not consistent, because it's just hit and miss when I can get an issue, I thought I would do the Millennium Falcon at this time now. Plus in the UK, it's dull, miserable, very bad weather. So I'm not on the motorbike at the minute, the Z900. And I did say earlier this year in a vlog, check that out, guys, in the playlist, that I would be bringing maybe the Millennium Falcon and the R2-D2 to the channel through the winter months. And then fingers crossed by March, April, spring next year, 2023, I'll start bringing the Z900 content for you guys. I know I'm going a bit off piste here, guys, but the Z900 content was a bit scarce this year. That was down to technology reasons. I've got to get hold of me a good GoPro. The one I had was not very good. It did what it needed to do, but I do need a better GoPro, I think, so I can bring you more better content on the Z900. And briefly, I don't want to go in too much to this because I might do a vlog near Christmas, what I want to do next year, what I want to bring to the channel, and just to let you guys know what road I'm heading down. I'm hoping, it's a big hope, I don't want to guarantee it yet, it's a big hope, I'm hoping to be bringing a new motorcycle to the channel sometime next year, whether it be by summer, later end of the year, I'm not sure yet, guys, fingers crossed. I really want to bring to the channel a Ducati. I don't know what Ducati yet, and sometime either a Ducati or a Ninja H2 I would love to get and own. Obviously, wouldn't any motorcyclist, but I would love to bring that to the channel, guys. Whether it'll happen, I don't know. I'll keep you updated with that, guys, as the weeks, months, and the year goes on. It won't be before summer next year, 2023, but I'm hoping by latter end of next year, I will have another motorcycle to the channel. I'm not sure yet, see, whether to sell this Z900 and part-ex it to get a super sports bike, but there's a bit of sentimental value, you see, to that Z900. That's the first bike I owned, the first bike I went on when I passed my test. It's just got those sort of sentimental values, and I would love to keep that bike, to be fair, but I know I'm going off a bit piece now. This is the Titanic video, but I thought I'd let you guys know, whether you're the subscribers to the channel and you know what's coming now, or you newcomers, just thought I'd let you know, guys. But I think what I'm going to do near the end of this year, 2022, perhaps between Christmas and New Year, I'm not sure yet, I might do a New Year's Day vlog, just telling you what I'm expecting to bring to the channel and what I want to do with the channel, etc. And of course, thank you guys for supporting me on this journey through the last year, from October until the present day. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the subs you're giving me, all the comments you're giving me, all the likes you're giving me. Appreciate it all, guys. I don't think I'd still be here now without the support of you guys, the subs, the comments, the likes. There's very ups and downs of YouTube. I mean, 1 minute you're up here because you're getting the subs, then other times you're down because it seems like you ain't flowing with the content, etc. And that it does get you up and down, guys. But when you see a like come on your video, or a comment from any of you guys, or a sub, whew, it goes right up there, guys, and it really makes you smile, really makes you feel good. It makes you know that people are watching your content. I mean, I said this on a past video a couple of weeks back, and I know I'm gabbling on. Sorry, I'm looking at the time now. I've gone a few minutes into this intro. Sorry, guys. You know what, I'm not going to get going. When I get those little inklings of a sub, comment, like, it just makes you want to continue and provide content for you guys, and it keeps you going, guys. It really does. Because sometimes when I think this is what I was about to say just before I went off track a bit, when you're sitting in my garage where I do this filming, you sometimes do think, is anyone watching this video? Is anyone going to watch this video? And to be fair, what I get out of doing videos, I know that I'm going to be in the universe now, YouTube land, YouTube universe, maybe hopefully forever. My kids are going to be watching this when they're older, maybe, and it's like a little vlog for them, really, and they'll be able to see me, their dad, etc., doing these videos. I know I'm going all over the shop now, guys. I've gone ranting on now, and this is going on too long. I hope you ain't turned off. But for you subscribers as well, guys, it means the world to me that you're subscribing, taking your time, knowing that you're going to see my videos pop up on your phone, your laptop, or your TV, whatever you watch it on, and knowing that you're going to be waiting for that next video to watch and support me on this journey of doing my dream job, if you want to call it a job, being a YouTuber. I mean, that's what I want to do, guys. I want to do this. I would love to do this full time. That's not in the pipeline yet. Obviously, I've got a full-time job, as you regulars know. I work for UPS. That's my main job. That's my income. That's what pays the bills. But this, it's like a hobby at the minute. But I love it, guys. I get so much satisfaction of filming videos for you, filming content and bringing models and entertaining you guys. And you giving me that back, guys, by giving us big likes and subs. Sorry about that long-winded intro. I just wanted to get out how I feel, guys. You coming along with me in this journey, so I'm giving back my thoughts and how I feel about how I'm feeling at this time. But yeah, bullet points. There's a new model to the channel, the Millennium Falcon. Check it out, guys. Please give it a like. Subscribe to see all the build of that Millennium Falcon. And of course, see everything else I'm doing, which quickly I'll go into Titanic, Star Wars X-Wing recap, which will be going into fresh builds very soon. Dom's Charger, which is on a D build at the minute, but that will be being built not next week, the week after. That'll start being built, and that'll be fresh builds every week. And then of course we've got the Millennium Falcon, and whatever I feel like putting up on those with the random days. And of course, you might have gathered as well, you might have seen a lot of Elvis shorts coming up. That's another passion of mine, guys. I went and seen the movie with my missus in the past year in June, and since then I've been a bit of a fan of Elvis. I just think he's got an amazing voice, and I'm going to just put it on the channel, guys. I'm just going to put it out there, the things I love, and I hope you enjoy what I'm putting out there and get entertained by it. But yeah, he's a legend, Elvis, to me. I love his music. I love all sorts of music, but he's one of the corners of my world of what I love listening to. So I just thought I'd do a few shorts, maybe one a week. Hope you enjoy them, guys. But yeah, I'm going to stop now, guys, because this is getting very long. It's going to be a long video. Let's get back to what we're here for. Build the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks, issue 32. Without further ado, guys, let's crack on. Right then, guys, Let's crack on with this week's issue of 32 of Build the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. Yeah, you've got it. I am learning not to speak as I open these mags, as all that cling film is very noisy. I know you guys can't hear very well. Sorry about that. Yeah, just to let you know, guys, payment has come out for the next 4 issues of this, and I received a delivery the other day, but guess what? I wasn't in, so I've got to go down the local post office to pick the next 4 issues up. But just to let you know, guys, that's very good. I'm very happy with that, to be fair, because I know now I'm not going to keep you waiting, and you know there's another 4 issues coming for the next month, running up to Christmas. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's crack on with this video. And sorry for that long-winded intro. I just wanted to get off my chest what I'm thinking and all the thoughts I've got, and just let you know what's new coming to the channel. Just here briefly, you can see coming in issue 33, which will be next week, are the steam pipes and details for the starboard reciprocating engine. So more pipes, guys, more fiddly work to do on this brilliant Build the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. But guys, every week I just look forward to doing this build, and that's what it's all about, guys. If you're not happy what you're doing, you think to yourself, what is the point in doing it? And as soon as I get this delivery come through, you just think to yourself, I love this build, man. I can't wait to get cracking on with it. But while I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking at these details, engine details and 2 pumps. Whoa. By the looks of it, what we're doing is we're putting all these little parts onto the engine we was building last week with all these little pipes, etc. So it looks like we're still continuing to put more work and more details onto this engine, which I think is amazing. The detail and content to this build, and this is just one engine, guys. This is just one engine of this massive build, this massive ship. Can you imagine what this build is going to look like when it is finished? I mean, look at this, man. This is going to be a long video. If I'd have known this, guys, but I don't open these mags until I come onto the channel for you, I would not have spoke so long at the beginning of this build. And sorry for the cars going by outside, guys. I do these filmings late, and when the kids are upstairs in bed, either watching telly, because I know it could be annoying if you can hear all the noises in the background. One day I might get what do you call it, soundproofing, which would be cool. We're going to crack on with this. We've just got to jump 2 feet into it now, guys, because this is going to be a big video tonight. I'm saying tonight because it's tonight as I'm filming it. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, crack on. I keep saying without further ado, guys, sorry. This is what the contents come in. Nice sealed box. So let's just open this box up. But that's the box they come in. As you can see, nice and sealed, and it's always taped up so there's nothing going to go missing. And then you get like your detailed parts, always in cling film, so they're not going to get damaged. I mean, look at that. We'll have a look in a minute, guys. A proper look. Look at that. Look at the detail, guys. Do you know what? There's no expense being spared on this build, and I'm very proud to be bringing it to the channel. I mean, look at that, guys. Those are ladders. I hope you can see that on the camera. Look at the detail there, the steps. Look at that. This is going to be one beautiful build. I'm really excited to see the finished result. The only thing I'm not excited for is because I'm going to be a couple of years older than I am now when it's finally built. So I don't want to rush too much, guys. I don't want to rush it too quick, because it's going to be good to build, obviously, but then it's going to be bad because I'm getting older. We're all getting older. Right, I'm going to move these to one side, and we're going to have a look what we've got. So engine details and 2 pumps. So I think what I'm going to do is just read, I think I'm going to just go straight into the instructions. We're just going to be here all day. First of all, this is what we're working on today, which is what you seen last week, the engine. Let's go straight into it, guys, and we'll just go through the parts when we see them. If I could start reading what parts we've got and going into detail, that's going to take another 5 minutes, and so on. Right, instruction 1 then, guys. The first element to be assembled and fitted is the auxiliary engine for the port reciprocating engine. Fit the end peg on engine part A, 32J. Right, okay, so 32J is the aux, right, so we're going to have to get that part then. So we want 32J, which is, oh God, man, there's so many parts here, guys. What was I saying about getting it fiddly? I think there should be in bags what we actually need. I think this could be the one we need. Yeah, so just bear with me, guys. If I go very quiet, I'll let some of you saying, yeah, shut up. Because if I'm concentrating, I will go quiet. So this is 32p. These are plastic, by the way. But look at that, look at the detail of that. Right, but we do need that in a sec. So if I put that just to the one side a second, and then that ain't the part we need as yet. No, I don't think it is. Oh my God, there's going to be parts everywhere. 32J. Hang on then. I think this is the 32J one. Just put these parts what I don't need there. Yeah, it's just obviously best to look at the picture, guys, and get the same one what you need in the picture. And as you can see, that is 32J. We turn it that way around. Yeah, so that's 32J. So we need that. We need 32K, 32P. So we've got 32P here and 32K. Now 32J, so now we need 32K now. I know what I'm on about. 32P and 32J. Now we need 32K. These are so tiny, guys. The detail I've gone to for doing this, it's, I mean, there's no corners cut because they're very little, and you could say, oh, you don't need to do that part, you're not going to see it. But they have done them, guys, and now I've got to be careful not to lose any of these pieces. So I think what I'll do is just get the parts we need. That's 32K. That is very tiny. So again, what I'm going to do is put these three parts there. That's the best way to do it, I think, and then fit them. I mean, I was just counting. There's 2, 4, 6. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Guys, there's near enough 20 odd pieces here. Wow. Okay, so let's crack on. So what we're going to do is take 32p, which is this part here, and then what it's telling us to do is get 32J, position it that way around, like so, and these are all plastic, guys, so they're not very strong, and then get 32K, which we've just seen. Now this has got a little D hole shape there, basically, and that's a D end, so gently just push that into there. Do we need glue? Yeah, we do need a bit of glue on these, guys, so let me just get hold of the glue. And just open the glue up. Same as usually, guys, just put a tiny piece of glue on. Got that right away yet, so what we're going to do is dab a bit of glue on here. A bit quick. I do need to get hold of some cocktail sticks, to be fair. I ain't got none to hand. That will do the world of good because it doesn't come out too quick like that then. So what we want to do is push that into the D-shaped hole there. Hold it there for a second. Good glue this is, guys. Glue's so quick. And then what we need to do is put a bit of glue on those two pins there. Hopefully it won't come out too fast now because it's already out the bottle, he says. And then push those into that hole there. Tell you what, this glue is so strong. You get it on your hands, guys, you're having pieces of the Titanic stuck to your hands forever. that's that done. So tiny, guys. I'm trying to get it on the camera for you. I hope you can see that. Right, so that is how it should look, and it does. So that's the finished result for instruction 1. Okay then, guys, so instruction 2, take the port reciprocating engine from issue 31, which is this, obviously this engine here, fit the auxiliary engine part C of the engine to pegs on the back of part 32P. So, right, basically what we've just put together, guys, these little pegs just there, we'll attach, apply a little bit of glue, and then what we're going to do is basically just stick it onto the edge of this engine block, just in those holes there. So again, get the glue. Yeah, I've definitely got to get some cocktail sticks. Maybe I'll get some because it'll be Christmas soon, so we'll be having them. And I'm going to nick a few and bring them into my makeshift studio. And then I've got some cocktail sticks for this build, because they do work good, cocktail sticks, to be fair. So yeah, we'll put that on there, hold it for a second. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, to the eye what don't know what we're doing on this build, and if you just come onto it and don't really look, you might think every week what the hell's different about what they've done. But if you know what you're looking for, look at that detail, guys. Just on one engine this is. It is ridiculous. It's so cool. Right, so we've done that. Glued it into place. Now, what it's saying now, instruction 3, take the gangway 32V. Right, well, I can find that easy because it's this big piece of plastic gangway, which I showed you just a few minutes back. Now we're going to be applying that to the engine. Right, let's see what it says. Take the gangway 32V and check how it fits on the port side. Right, so hang on a minute then. So what we want to do is, this is the side it's got to go on, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, because if you look, it's bare there, if that makes sense. And the part we've just fitted is to the right. Now if you turn it around, that's how I look at it in build, guys. That wheel thing or whatever it is. Sorry if I don't know the name of that off the top of my head, sorry. But that's the way we need it, guys. So what we'll do is we've got to do a dry fit first. So right, how's this going to go? This way round. Whew. Guys, I've had to stop this video just for a minute. I've been on this build now since the intro, not for you guys, for about 45 minutes. I have made a massive up. Now, I'm going to show you this, guys. I mean, it's a stupid mistake and it's on my head and it's my mistake. And I knew something wasn't right with this engine. When I moved it and turned it, I knew it wasn't working right. I just had a feeling I've done something wrong. Now, I'm telling you guys, because then hopefully you won't make this same mistake as I've made, because I've had an absolutely nightmare for the last 20 minutes to rectify it. Story short, these parts here, guys, it's so hard to explain, but they was put on the wrong way, so they was too low, so I couldn't put the steps here. What they called? I want to call them the right thing. Bear with me, gangway. So basically what's happened is, because I've put these parts on wrong, which wasn't working right for a while, and I had a feeling, I've had to unclip them all, and from the bottom of the mechanism there, and basically just put them on the right way. I won't go into details, but that has been an absolute nightmare. Worried that I was going to break some of these parts, which fortunately I haven't, because if I'd have broke, I would have had to order a whole new issue and do all that again. But guys, I've stopped the video and just told you that mistake I've made. Hopefully you guys won't make that mistake. I'm sorry about interrupting the video, guys. And meanwhile, while I've been trying to rectify this, because basically they're supposed to be high up there, it was too low because they wasn't fitted right. My fault, my bad. But I've sorted it now. They're done. That is better. So we're going to crack on and put this part on, because as you can see, it has to go under the engine mechanism, which it will fit. It won't fit the way they were. But meanwhile, I've been doing that. The exhaust valves, you can see they're a bit wonky. One fell off, 3 were bent, and there still are a bit, so I've had to put some super glue to rectify those. Hopefully we won't see that when we've put it on the build in the end. But guys, hopefully I've made that mistake now, and you're not going to make that mistake. Nightmare. This quick build was supposed to take, what, 20 minutes something? I've been doing this now, off video, on and off, for about an hour and 15 minutes. So this issue is an absolute nightmare for me. Hopefully it won't be for you guys. I just thought I'd let you know, please guys, double check. If you're doing this build with me, double check for the engine parts, for example, that you're fitting them the right way around, not like me, a numpty, and put them the wrong way around. But it's part of building, guys. It's part of the fun, need I say, but it's just one of those. And definitely check, guys, when you're putting parts on there, on any part of any model, especially the Titanic, make sure you do a dry fit first. Make sure 2 or 3 times, triple check it. Make sure you've got the right position for everything, guys, especially the engine, because I've made a right boo-boo there. But I've rectified it, so let's crack on with the build and get back on with it. Righto, so let's crack back on with this, guys. What a nightmare. So yeah, we're putting this this gangway into these 4 little slots here. Now we need a bit of glue. So yeah, we'll keep going, guys, we'll keep going. What a nightmare this issue has been for me personally. Fingers crossed you won't have the same problems I've had. But for me, this has been an absolutely meh. But it's my fault. I take it on the chin. But please, guys, just double check when you do your builds, whatever you're doing, if it's the Titanic or anything else, please just double check. I'm just checking there's an L on that. I wonder if that's the right. Yeah, it's got to be. All right, let's go. Let's put it on. So if we lean that up there. Yeah, I knew something wasn't right. Bear with me, guys. I'm still here, just very concentrating on it. Just a second. There we go. These ends of the ladders have got to go in the little pins. There we go, that's that done. Bit. There you go, make sure you get them in the right slots, guys. We're just going to have a wavy gangway. And we don't want that. Let's wait for that to dry a minute. They've gone in enough? Yeah, I think so. They will go. Just don't rush, guys. Do not rush. It ain't worth it. Yeah, it's a nice fit, that. There you go. That's that done. Now you guys, it's a couple of minutes. That's took me half hour to get that fitted. Oh, that was stress. Please go for it. Let's see, now that works. Yeah, that's what we want, guys. That's what we want. See what was happening. See how the engine parts go over the gangway. Because I'd put them on the wrong way, there was hitting that. That wasn't going to go on. But now we've sorted that. That is done. So now what we're going to do is turn the reciprocating engine around, and these 2 holes here are going to be having this part 32L, which is plastic, and you've guessed it, what we're going to do is put a bit of glue on these 2 raised pins here, and then apply it to the, well, attach it to the engine. I'm so sorry, guys, if this is a very long video. I'll try and edit it down as much as I can without spoiling it, but this has been a very long video. Right, so let's get that in shot for you and push that into there. There you go, that's that part done. It does look really cool though, should I say that? It does look pretty cool. So yeah, that's 32L fitted to the engine. Turn it around guys, and so it looks like that, and that's that part done. Okay, instruction 5, fit the peg near the bent end of the valve pipe 32Q. So we've got 32Q T here, that's 32T, and this is 32Q there. Guys, sorry about my thumb, but that was a bit of having a fight with the engine earlier, what I mentioned. So now I've had blood, sweat and tears. Basically what this is saying do guys, you've got like a D shape there and a D shape on that part, and now it's asking us to fit it, which should be only one way. We'll do a dry one first. So that's got to go like so, which it will go. See, that's not got a D shape on there. It needs to be like that, like so. It's got to have a slight angle to it. It says against the column on the port side, 2 pegs on the top of the part, 32T, fit the holes in the end of the cylinder, which is going to show you in a minute how to do that onto the engine. At the same time, a peg on the end of the valve rod, 32Q, fits into a hole in the vapour separator, 32L, which is there. Right, yes, so it's basically, it's going to end up looking like that, guys, when we finish this, hopefully. So, right, let's crack on. So, we're happy with that. So, what I'm going to do now is apply a little bit of glue to this part here. And then we'll attach it to this 32P part. Like so. I think we could have done a bit more glue on there, to be fair. I don't know if that's going to hold that. Yeah, it has. That's cool. That's that done. And then what it's saying do, so we place that there a second, turn the engine back round. Be very careful as well, guys, when you turn this engine round, because there's a lot of very delicate parts on there now, and you don't want to be breaking them like I've nearly done many times. So what we want to do is in these 2 holes here, is attach this part to that. And then this other part will go into that bit there, as I've just read to you. Just bear with me guys if it's not on brilliant focus or shot whilst I'm doing this, but I will make sure I show you the finished result once I've put it in position. Oh, need a bit of glue on that bit there. Yeah, it's Saturday evening now while I'm doing this, guys. I come into the garage, the studio, thinking I'll get this done pretty quick, and then I'm going to have a nice beer while I watch something on the telly, maybe a Christmas movie or something, which I'm still going to do, but it's a bit later than I thought. I'll put that in there. Bear with me guys if I'm off the camera, just getting this into position. See, it's got to be tilted out, I think. That's why it's got to be leaning out like the air it has. So, just carefully put that into position there. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to take this long. Oh, I lie. I thought it was going to be a pretty quick issue, but that's it. That's that done. Sticking out pretty fair bit they are. Yeah, so that's that part put on, guys. Fiddly, very fiddly, guys. I won't lie. Let me just get comfy. It's brilliant build this is, guys, you know that. But if you're doing it for a first build, please prep yourself, because it's not easy, and I'm sure it's not going to get any more easier as we go along, guys. Anyway, big breath, let's crack on. The reversing engine 32U, which is this part here. Brilliant details though, guys. I'm still keeping my head up. Look, cut my thumb early, so that's the first injury of the Titanic. I'm sure there'll be more. Fits on the port side of the reciprocating engine. A peg in the base of 32U fits in the hole base indicated. When you're happy to fit it, right, when you're happy, glue it. Right, so what we're going to do is do a dry run again. See that hole there, guys? That's where we're going there. Basically, this is just simple as push it in. Let's just make sure we're happy with that. Yeah, that's going to click in. Actually, that doesn't need gluing. I'm not sure whether to glue that, you know, or not. See if we can get that out easy. If not, I might not glue that. That took a fair persuasion to get out, as you've seen. But we'll glue it. Like so. And make sure it's this way around, guys. So it looks like that. And then push into the hole, as just seen. And it will click into place. Not all of them click, but that one does. And that's that part done. So now we're going to instruction 7. We can't be far away from the ending now, guys. Moving on, the first larger pump, which is fitted beside the thrust block assembly from issue 26. Okay, so I might have to get another part out in a sec. We'll just sort this out first, guys. This is what I do as well, guys. Put it against the picture, position it exactly how it looks on there, and then just work from there. I find that a lot easier. You're not gonna get yourself into a bit of a pickle, a bit of a mess. Right, from 26, fit parts 32C, which is this part here, 32D, this part here, and 32H on the top of the base, 32E. So basically these two parts are going on that part there. What we're going to need is 2 screws, I think. Yeah, in a sec. So what we'll do first is we'll position these parts on. What it wants us to do, you've got, if you can see there, guys, you've got like little lips at the top, so they will only go on one way, like that. And it's saying the D shape has got to be that way round, like so. And then the same with 32H. So yeah, it's going to look like that. So you guys there a sec, we've just got to get 2 screws. Also, we have 32C here, guys, as well. Very tiny, very, very tiny pieces. So what we'll do, we've got the screws out, EP screws. We've got 2 EP screws just there. And now we need to attach these parts together. So we've got 32C and 32D. Make sure the D's that way around, guys, so it's like that. And screw that into there like so. So yeah, that's that fitted. And then what we need to do is get this one. See, these will only fit on one way because you've got like the little lip there, and you've got the hole there to fit it into the right place, the right position. So you can't really, dare I say, go wrong. I don't know if you heard that, guys. I say can't go wrong, but I went wrong with those engine parts, and that they're pretty good instructions, to be fair, and I still got it wrong. But that's why I'm here, guys, to do the things wrong, worst case, and you don't, which I find, how can I put it, I'd rather me do it wrong than you do it wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I think that's it. Those two parts are fitted. I'm going to get the trusty Ferrari screwdriver out because these screwdrivers are pretty cool. Right. It's a nice tight fit, that. Not going anywhere. Make sure they're straight, which they are. And then what we're going to do is fit 32C in the middle, which really we could have done with doing first, but I've done it caggy-handed, but hey ho. As long as I can get it in, I'm not bothered. Just seeing if I need some glue on that. Yeah, always follow the instructions, guys, even though I haven't. I'm hoping this will go in without any issues. And it's gone in, so we're fine. Just use the tweezers to twist that round a sec. There we go. See, it's fiddly, guys, this build sometimes, but if you just persevere, you're always going to get the right part in the right place. That's that done. So what we're going to do now is just get my tweezers and get 32A and 32S, which is this part here. Put a bit of glue on that. Touch of glue there. And then if we get the tweezers to hold that. Twist that around. And what we're going to do, where will put that part now? There we go. I've got to get me a working mat. So I can see with the parts basically. As I've glued that, I'm going to put that in there first, guys. Doesn't really matter. Like so. That'll be glued before you know it. Let's put that there where it dries. And then if we hold this part here and tad glue on there, it's absolutely chucking it down outside, guys. You can hear the rain. I think you can hear it on the video. It's absolutely boxing it down. Alright, so we need to put that into that part there, like so. Just hold that a second while it dries. Make sure it's in the right position, like that. Looking good, guys. Looking very good. That is that part done. And then what it's saying to do then is get 32M and 32R. Right, and we've got to just apply a bit of glue to this part. I'm so sorry, guys, how long this video has been this week. It's been a really long video. Right, now I need to make sure I put this on the right way. So, make sure you've got the little details where they need to be. So we want to fit 32R onto 32M. So I just need a tad of glue. So, and we'll put this onto that part. Wait till that dries. She says, which shouldn't take too long. Do you know what? I'm not going to use tweezers. Might be better just doing by hand. There you go. That's in there. Just wait for that to dry. Right, so that's that done. And now we need to put 32R onto 32H, which is this part what we've been building here. So yeah, basically that's got to go into there. So we need a bit of glue. My hands are a bit dirty today, guys, if you noticed. That's because before I did this model today, I've been putting out some Christmas float toys for the kids, which they're very excited about. Christmas is coming, guys. Quick, fast, too fast. Yeah, very fiddly this is, but it's all good. Put that in there. and then that looks like that. Now what we're doing, guys, is fitting 32G. Now these two parts, there's another part that looks very similar to this, but this is the shorter of the two parts. And again, put the D shape into the recess of 32H. So that goes in there like that. So it's looking cool. Very fiddly issue, guys. But yeah, that's that done. Now, do you remember this? The engine room floor assembly from issue 26. Identify the screw hole next to the thrust block. Fit the pump on the floor of 26H, which is this, guys. Next to the thrust block, as shown, right. Okay, so let's just have a look. We need EP screws as well to put this into place. So as you can see there, it's going to go into that little lug there. You've got a D shape, which you've got to be careful at the same time not to damage the little parts we've put on this piece so far. And you've got to put a screw into that and also glue it at the same time. That's how it's going to roughly look. And then, guys, you get an EP screw and carefully, very carefully, screw that part in to this part. You've got to be careful, guys, not to press onto that, because you're going to break some of these parts if you're not careful, which is what I'm worried about. And that is that attached to that. It's cool. Look at that, guys. Little tip, guys, I've just put a bit of glue underneath just to make sure they don't come off. But that is looking pretty cool at the minute. Okay then, guys, I'm back. To you guys, it don't seem like it's anything different, but yeah, it's the next day now, guys. This has been a very, what should I say, testing issue. It's not too difficult, but it's just, there's a lot of fiddly parts in it, and it was getting late last night. So I thought what I'd do is take a breather, go and chill out. I had a few beers, and now I've come back to do the rest. I need tweezers for this, I think. But yeah, you guys might be different. I might be just overthinking it. But it is a bit of a nightmare issue in a way, this is. It's good, but you know what I mean. It's very fiddly. Right, what we're doing here is just putting this part in. Make sure it's the right way around. There we go. Basically, it's got a D shape again, guys, so you've got to make sure you get that D shape in the right way. Or else you're not going to get it in. In the background, guys, if you can hear racing cars, basically there's a track nearby, stock car racing, etc. You know, I'm trying to zoom the camera in. There you go. That's the part we just put on, 32N. Yeah, so that's going on at the minute, so that's what you can hear in the background, if you can hear it. Right, next we want 32B. Yeah, it was just getting a very, very long-winded issue this week, guys, so I thought I'd have a breather and then do the rest today. Right, so what we're going to do is turn this piece round, and as you can see here, guys, you've got like that little lip there. So if we put that the right way around, let's just make sure we've got that the right way around. Yeah, and that's got to go in there. It can only go one way, guys, because you've got that little lip I've just showed you. And that's how that looks so far. And then what we need to do is put an FP screw. Yeah, but this is why I usually do my filming at night when all the kids are in bed, and it is very quiet, apart from the odd vehicle going by, etc. But story short, today I've been very busy, Up till now I've had to clean the pool out, which you guys who are regulars to the channel will know. We brought a pool in the summer and it's good fun, guys, but it's hard work through the winter months and autumn months because you have to keep cleaning it out, getting all the debris out, etc. I've got a cover on it, but it still gathers like insects in there and etc, all stuff like that. So you've got to keep it clean, keep on top of it, ready for when we use it again next year. And plus we've had to buy some chlorine purifier, etc, so we can keep it all and algicide, so all the like bugs and that don't live in there, basically, to keep it nice and clean, ready for next spring or summer. Right now, what it's saying do now, instruction 10, the base of the lubrication pump 32B, 32B, yeah, which is this part we've just brom, that part there, fits on the other side of the thrust box, fitting in place. Yeah, we've done that. Let's put the FP screw in. The details 32F. Right, this is a very tiny piece, guys. I've just seen that jumping out of myself. That is how little that is, guys. Look at that, how tiny that is. Right, so this has got to go in. Again, you've got like a little D shape on there, so it can only go in one way. I think I might be better using tweezers. Does it say apply glue? Yeah, put a little bit of glue. I thought the missus yesterday when she'd been shopping last night had brought some cocktail sticks ready for Christmas, but she hasn't brought none yet. So I'm not using cocktail sticks at the minute, guys, for the glue, which will help a lot. I need to go that way. It's getting very fiddly now, guys. It's all good fun, but it's just a matter of getting them in the right place too. Sometimes it's easier just to get it in and then I'll show you the result once it's in. Yeah, that's in place. So that's 32F. Very tiny indeed, guys. Can you just see that? Now what we're doing, we're putting this little piece here, 32I. Again, you've got a little D shape there, so it'll only go in the whole one way. So drop a little bit of glue there. Yeah, but guys, last night I just thought I was going to have a breather. It was getting late because I was busy yesterday as well, and by the time I started building, I didn't expect this issue to be as busy as it has been. And as I say, it's getting late, so I thought I was going to just stop and continue it today. Obviously, you're not going to see that, and you're just going to keep watching it as one video, so you ain't seen all the stresses and that. I think what took so long with me is because I had to rectify the engine problem, because basically I'd put the engine wrong. So I had to take it apart and put it back together without trying to, well, without hoping not to break the parts. Right, that's in. I'm just making sure it's not going to fall out. You don't have to put glue under here, guys, but I am, so I'm making sure it is secure. And that is that, 32I. Look at that, guys. Look at the detail on that. It is mad. The detail just on one little part of this massive model. It is definitely going to be a cool model when finished. So yeah, that's 32I done. Right, let's turn the page. We're nearly there now, guys. We're nearly done. We're on the arm straight now. So if I just put that to one side. Instruction 11, the last detail, 32-0, which is this part here. I mean, look at that again. I keep saying it, but look at the detail on that, guys. Let's focus that in. Look at that. It's only tiny, but the attention to detail there is amazing. Because you could say, oh, it doesn't need that much detail because you're not going to see it. But no, that ain't the case, guys. They still give you lots of detail. Right, so this has got to be put in this little hole here, just that bit there. We've got to apply a little bit of glue. So what we'll do, make sure we get this piece the right way around. Let's double check I'm doing this the right way around. Yeah, I think it's got to be that way around. Yeah, and if you can hear my kids in the background, guys, yeah, I've given them the computer just while I'm in here. They're having a little bit of discussion in there, but this, I can't really gag them, can I, guys? Obviously not, I wouldn't do that, I'm only playing. But yeah, they're on the computer having a bit of fun. I said just why Daddy goes and does this little bit of a model for YouTube land, and I'm happy with that. Right, let me just, sorry guys if I'm all fingers and thumbs here, it's just trying to get my fingers in the right position and let you see it on camera. But don't worry if you can't see what I'm doing at this present time, I will show you in a sec once I've put it in position. That's that done. So don't want to put glue on top because you might see it, but that's that done. That is 32-0 in place. Looking good, really good. But now I think that is it for this issue, guys. And hasn't it been a good one? My God, hasn't it been a good one? Very detailed. But stay tuned, guys, for the end of the video. I will take some close-up shots of this so you can see how fine to detail this is and how cool it is looking. But you can imagine, guys, look at this. That's just one piece. There's many pieces to go on here. And it's going to be very, very detailed indeed and very cool. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry about how long this video has been, but it's done now. We've got through another issue and we're on our way now. That was issue 32, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See ya. Do hope you enjoyed this video, guys, of the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. If you're not already, guys, please give it a big like and big subscribe, and not to miss out on any future videos of the Titanic. And if you press the bell notification, guys, you're never going to miss any content I bring to the channel, which I don't want you to do. Really appreciate you guys. I'm not going to do a big ending today because the beginning was a bit long. Sorry about that, guys. Hope you stuck with me till the video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying this build, the Titanic. And guys, remember what I said at the beginning of the video, all the stuff what I've got on the channel, all the content I'm putting up, especially the new Millennium Falcon build. Please check that out, guys, and give it a big like and subscribe for more. Would really appreciate that. This week, quickly before I go, what we've been doing then, details was fitted to the port reciprocating engine, and 2 pumps have been fitted on either side of the thrust block. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. It was a bit fiddly at times, but I do like these fiddly parts. I love getting my hands into it, if that makes sense. It makes up for the times where weekly it's a bit quick and easy. But I'm sure there's going to be some good times doing this build, guys. I'm sure that we're going to, well, I'm going to be, or we're going to be, if you're building it with me. Hope you are, guys. If you are, comment down below and let me know if you're doing this wicked Titanic from Hatchet Partworks build. I'm sure there's going to be some times, guys, where it's going to be pulling what air I've got left out. But I'm looking forward to it, guys. I'm looking forward to doing this journey. And I can't believe we're on issue 32 already, guys. There's still another couple of years left of this build. This is a big part of my life and yours now, for bringing it to the channel and subscribing to see this build weekly. Really appreciate it, guys. But I'm going to end there because if I don't, I'm going to carry on for another 5 minutes, and this video is a pretty long video this week, and the intro was mega long. Appreciate it, guys, if you stuck with me and listened to me gabbling on. Appreciate everything you're doing, guys. All the likes, all the subs, comments, and everything you're doing and viewing my content. But for now, see ya. Peace.